Hello everybody, I'm going to show you how to get the Riddler's Mindworm mount in WoW. It's pretty easy to get, it just involves collecting some items in the game world. Shouldn't take you more than an hour to 2 hours. It just involves a lot of running around. But if you're willing to do that, it's a pretty cool mount to get. It's a little derpy, but you know, it's unique and I like it a lot. All credit for finding this mount goes to the Secrets Finding Discord community for Warcraft. Now, the first page of this book that you need to find is in Dalaran. It's just in the inn next to the Horde side of Dalaran. It's right there on that bookshelf. It's pretty easy to get. And the best part is there's a macro to track which pages you found. I'll put that in the description. You can use that to track whether or not you've done this correctly. The second page is going to require us to go to Duskwood, and the easiest way to get there, since we're in Dalaran already, is to go to the portals in the middle of Dalaran. You take the little thing down, then you go through the Karazhan portal and fly to Duskwood. The reason you don't use your ring, if you have the Karazhan ring, is because it's a 4-hour cooldown, and we're going to need that again later, especially if you're playing on the Horde. But once you get here, you go to the middle of Duskwood, you fly down to the Moonwell. Next to the Moonwell will be a bench. You click on the page on the bench, and then that one is done. Now we need to go to the Firelands. Getting to the Firelands is fairly easy. If you're Alliance, you could just go up to Stormwind from Duskwood, obviously, and just go through the portal to Hyjal. If you're Horde, you're going to have to go back to Orgrimmar and fly up. Or if you're a Druid, you can cheat and go to the Dream Grove and then take the teleporter over to Hyjal and then just fly down. If you've never done Firelands before, you're going to have to clear the entire thing and get all the way to Ragnaros. Once you're at Ragnaros, you don't have to kill him necessarily. I mean, you should if you don't have his mount on Heroic. You should be doing this on Heroic anyways. It gives you quite a bit of gold. But then you go to the left side of Ragnaros, you'll see there's like these little spikes. The page is sitting next to one of the spikes. Again, you don't have to kill him if you don't want to, but it's worth the gold. It only takes a couple seconds anyways. The next page is in Alldomes. The way to get there is to go to the capital city, so either Orgrimmar or Stormwind, then take the portal to Alldom, and then you're going to have to, from there, fly straight south. You want to get to the end of the delta there. It's just on the shore. You'll see a grouping of trees, and the page is literally sitting between two trees. You just go click on it, and then that one is done. Next, you need to go to the Siege of Orgrimmar. The way to get there is to go to Pandaria, go to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, or if you're a monk, you can go to your class hall and then just fly down, obviously. That's a very easy way. Once you're inside of Siege of Orgrimmar, you have to clear to the 4th boss. It's pretty annoying. The bosses, the first boss in particular, is just really stupid and takes way too long. But once you get here, it's up in this corner. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll find it eventually after looking around. You pretty much just walk in, go straight and to your left a little bit, and you go to the little cubby hole and it's hiding back there. The next page is in the dungeon, the Well of Eternity, inside the Caverns of Time. The easiest way to get there is to go back to Alldom, fly over to Tanaris, and then go down into the Caverns of Time and find the instance portal. Once there, you'll have to clear pretty much to the end of the dungeon. Can take some time, it's kind of annoying, but once you're there, it's pretty easy to find. It's next to the Well of Eternity. There's a bit of terrain that has a tree next to it. You'll see it fairly easily once you know what you're looking for. At this point, we're on the final stretch. We only have 2 more pages to collect before we can go collect the mount. You'll want to go back to Pandaria, go to the Shadowpan Monastery. You'll see these 2 statues. The page is on the second statue on the left-hand side between the front paws. The final page is in a position similar to the previous one. We have to go back to Alldom. We go here often during this adventure, and then we go to one of these statues near the Steps of Fate. It's like right in front of its toes. You collect that one, and now you're ready to finally go get the mount itself. In order to do that, you need to go to Westfall, and you need to go to the northern coast. You can kind of see where I'm flying to right now. Once you get to the area, it's really easy to see. It's not like the pages. It actually just glows a bright purple around it, and it's next to some kind of decayed boat. Once you get that, that's the mount. You then click on it and learn it. And then you have your awesome, derpy, crazy Riddler's Mindworm. It's not the best looking mount in the game, but it is unique and it is fairly easy to get. So I would expect a lot of people to start picking it up as of now. But if you don't have it, then, you know, why not spend the hour or two going and getting it? But with that being said, thank you for watching, and we shall see you guys next time.